What's going on, everybody? Justin here with Alpha Wash. Just like always, we are driving and we are out and about doing some estimates and trying to provide some value to the world. So, I wanted to take a minute and talk about something that has really came to me this year. And this knowledge just came from a lot of different sources, and I am not taking credit for it. It's just something I've learned, and I finally started to actually apply it to my life, because knowledge is worthless unless you apply it. It is absolutely worthless if you don't apply it to your life. So, anyways, so we're going to be talking about leadership. So, how do you be a good leader? And before I start this video, by no means am I saying I'm a great leader and I have a lot of experience leading a ton of people. But I have learned some valuable lessons over the past 2 years of trying to grow this business and not being a very good leader. So, probably one of the easiest ways for me to pick up new leadership traits. Yes, you can read books. Yes, you can listen to people talk. But there's nothing that's quite as good as watching somebody and paying attention to what they do in real life if they are a good leader. And I'll give you some good leadership characteristics so you can be paying attention the next time you're out. And this can also help you maybe analyze whether you're a good leader or not. And I've been a bad leader. I have definitely been a bad leader in the past. And it's one of those things to where if you don't know it, you can't apply it. But once you know it, you almost can't not apply it. So, as far as leadership, the first thing I want to hit on is communication. The way you communicate with others really makes or breaks how they take it. I think the biggest cause of controversy in the world is from people, or let's say one person saying something and another person taking it in a way that they did not mean it. That's why it is so important to pay attention to your energy, how you're showing up, what kind of facial expressions you're making, if you have any changes in your voice, things like that. Because whenever you're feeling something, whoever's around you, they can feel it too. You know what I mean? And if you're nervous, stressed out all the time, that's going to go right down to your team. Especially as a CEO, you can't be stressed. You've got to be calm, cool, collected, and you have to be able to make logical decisions. I was talking with Matt today, and this is just the way I describe it. I don't know if this will register with anyone or not, but this is just how my brain works. So that first impulse that your brain has about anything, it doesn't matter what it is, whether you're in the business or out of the business. Our brains work the same all the time. That first impulse that you have, you don't need to listen to it. I know when I listen to that first one or say what that first one said, things never work out like I want. And usually it's because I shouldn't have been saying that first one to begin with. So what I've found is if you wait until about that third thought is typically the one that has looked at the situation, detached emotionally, and thought logically about it. And like I said, this is just how my brain works. I don't know how anybody else's brains work. I've never been inside of them. But I hope that makes some sense. But back to leadership,